ain't no game. This that CSZ game. They said pull up, so I came. You better put some respect on their name. Yeah, 55 was goody. Kill the vibe, how could he? Big Cardinal on the hoodie. Let me break it down for you fully. This ain't your average broadcast. This ain't just no podcast. All the shows spread fake news. We just Cardinal podcast. West Joey, Sam, Shawn, Dalton. And you know that boy hit you. He said he wants small fry. Tell him they better make him big. Yeah, you already know what we be on.
You bet. 40. Here it goes. This place is gone.
If we set it instead of the stone, sit in the seat, set up your phone. You in the Cardinal sports zone.
Straight steal of home. The slide. The Cards win.
The magic is working tonight. How do you know when things are
The emotional journey to the championship.
What is up, everybody? We are coming to you live from the Shoot 360 studios. Welcome to the longest running streaming podcast in the nation, devoted strictly to the University of Louisville athletics. 45 countries, 454 cities worldwide this past year.
2 universes.
2 universes. None of those were anywhere near Shawn's nether regions. This is the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast, brought to you by Prime IV Louisville. I am your host, Jeremy Wyman, here with my co-host, the big little brother, Joe Wyman.
Acknowledge me.
I thought you stopped that. You said last week you weren't doing that anymore.
Who?
You did. You said it's new year, new trends. Also, he's bringing the fan perspective to this show. He's got the keys to victory. He's got the keys to knowledge. Used to have the keys to the water cooler. It's our guy, Wes Keys.
What's going on?
And last but not least, it's the guy who make women in real life turn into vanish mode on Snapchat. It's Mr. Chicago, Shawn Barber. Shawn.
Bear down, Chicago Bears.
That should have been your thing for today's show. Hey, girl, you want to bear down? That should have been
Bear down on these.
And man, we're missing the fifth member. He's not here. No, this isn't the WCW reveal or anything.
Sam Cena.
Sam Cena is on his way to the show, either in person or via the stream of He'll be here. Big week coming up for him. It's a party down there on A1A because his Miami Hurricanes have made it to the national championship game.
Oh God.
That's how he throws his U up.
That's double L's up for Sam. We'll have him join in when he gets here. Don't forget the Mossy Oak chat line is open. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or however, send us your questions on the social media. Check on the graphic below on the right side to see how you can follow the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast, and on the left side to see how you can help support the podcast monetarily if you would like to. Hit that thumbs up button while you're watching on YouTube. YouTube is our preferred way of watching you watching our show. It helps us out more with sponsors. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube and Facebook to be alerted anytime we go live. Speaking of our sponsors, Fitness Market, Four Pegs, Collision Course Crew, Tailgaters, Cherry Pickin', Shoot 360, Mossy Oak, Planet Fitness, Rally House, Beckman's Fine Blades, and Josh Jarbo from Remax Realty and Prime IV Louisville. Josh named top 40, under 40 in the country for realtors. I'm going to say country. It could. I'm hoping it's not just state or region. We're going to say country because that's how good he is. Shout out to him. That's my dude. Speaking of our sponsor, Prime IV Louisville at Prime IV Hydration and Wellness, they believe in the power of personalized health care. Their memberships are designed to provide you with regular access to top quality IV drips and injections tailored to your unique needs. Discover the benefits of consistent wellness treatments and join the Prime IV family today. Your journey to better health starts here. Give them a call, 502-251-9836. Tell them Cardinal Sports Zone sent you. Shoot them a text. We had a guy ask last week if Medicare, it does cover it. So if you have Medicare, I don't know if it was Medicaid as well, but you can go in there. I'm going to break it down to you like this. We've been doing it for about 6 months now. Shawn, notice the difference?
Yes.
It's like I asked him, how do you unhook a bra?
What did
Uh,
he get some lime green cricket phone case?
Oh
on
no!
there,
When
instead
did
of
you
that CD
get the?
cover?
When did you get
Huh?
the sus phone case?
I got it for Christmas.
Who got it for you?
My niece and nephew.
Okay, you should probably stab them both in
It's
their
our,
sleep.
it's our favorite show, Psych.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
That show's not been on the air in 10 years.
And it's got a.
That's true.
Please tell me it's not upside down. Are you a swinger, Shawn?
What? Got a pineapple.
No, upside down pineapples means you're a swinger.
No, it's not upside down.
Well, don't turn your phone upside down. People will be like, "Oh, he's open."
Speaking of Prime IV, Joey, have you noticed a considerable difference?
I had until December when I got sick, and I'm ready to
Ready to
go.
get back in there
Yes.
and get it?
I need to get rehydrated.
Well, is it this Saturday?
Yes.
Yep.
We return. Shout out to Avon. Like I talked to Natalie the other day. She said she could not wait for us to come back in. She had the most fun when we were in there the last time.
Because of Shawn.
Yeah. Well, in a way.
Not because
No.
because
no,
he's
in a
there
way.
and we crack jokes.
Yeah.
And he takes it like a champ.
He takes it all right.
Nope.
Trying to get the rest of the crew in. Mention Cardinal Sports Zone sent you. If you're like, well, I don't want to talk to him. I'm shy like Shawn. Text them 502-251-9836. That is 251-9836, and ask them any questions you have, and they'll get them answered for you. We're going to start off tonight with men's basketball. Cards use a gritty second half to defeat Boston College 75-62. Cards were without Mikrl again, but he should be back very, very soon. I know last week that coaches said he'd be back for either BC or Virginia, so deductive reasoning would tell you it's going to be Virginia. I could still see, because I have talked to sauces up there now, not any spaghetti sauce or a garlic butter sauce, but legit sauces up there that said all the rumors going around about him being shut down. Now, here's what I'll tell you. The rumors about his dad being very involved with him up there are true, but it's nothing. It's a LeVar Ball situation. It's not an Imani Bates situation. LeVar Ball probably wasn't a good comparison, because he was real positive with his kids. Imani Bates' dad, though, oh my God, nightmare. We dodged that, but not only did we dodge that bullet, and that's not a shout out to him getting pulled over with a gun. When he went down to Memphis, his dad was disrupting practice every day, and it was just a bad situation. That's not what's going on. So the comparison I'm using, I'm going to use Mr. Brown, comparing him to LeVar Ball, because very, very positive situations there. Nothing more going on than just him trying to make sure his son's okay. Because at the end of the day, you got to protect his draft stock. You got to make sure he's going to be okay. And the doctors are just trying to make sure he's completely healed before they send him back out on the court. Also, the Cards didn't have leading scorer Ryan Conwell. He banged knees with somebody in practice. Now, anybody that's played basketball or anything athletic, Shawn, I don't know what to compare it to for you, because
The bedpost.
okay. Have you ever banged your knee up against the bedpost, like walking out of your room? Wait, does he sleep on a bed, or do we think he has a cot? Does he sleep on the floor in a sleeping bag?
Yeah, he's got what they call. I'm going to make me a pallet
Pallet.
on the floor.
Well, anyway,
Oh man.
one of the most painful things you can. Now, Joey, you've got hurt a lot.
I just banged my knee on the corner of the bed the other day,
Right.
And I've got a bruise right there. Yeah,
It doesn't feel good. It's one of the. I will say this: growing up, the only thing that I could think of that was comparable or that even hurt worse, and I'm not counting breaking bones, getting sack tapped, or you know what I'm saying. Somebody double dribbling your basketballs. That hurt really bad. It hurts just about. Actually, sometimes
Thailand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bang bang.
Cup check.
Mitch.
Absolutely. So hurt. That really hurt. So
But I can attest to the lower back issues for Mikrl. So
right. And if y'all remember Taekwon's senior year, I think it was his senior year. It could have been his junior year. He was having back spasms. He was out 2 or 3 months. Came back. So I just think people get bored. They want to read more into it than's actually there. And then coach don't say anything, which he's not supposed to. He don't owe us that. People people feel so
People think he does.
entitled. Well, because they're getting paid now, so people think, well, this is a paid. We should get all the answers. So his coach and his couth, if you will, keeping everything close to vest isn't helping the situation out. So people just go crazy. Oh, well, you're not going to tell us what's going wrong? Well, then Mikrl must have been in there with Katina Powell and them and ran down to Miami with Terry Rozier and.
Oh, I hope he wasn't anywhere near Terry Rozier.
No, but that's what I'm saying. People get bored and say stuff like that, and it's just not the case. And then the oddest thing that happened yesterday before the game. I had a conversation last week with Sauces up there at U of L who told me there was no scenario where we would burn this red shirt, that we would activate London Johnson. And then it happened yesterday. Hour before game time, we activated London Johnson, and which would make the common person think, well, if Ryan and Mikrl are both down, but you say Ryan's injury is not that serious, why would you have activated London? Why wouldn't you just been like, well, let's get through BC? You got to think Ryan will be back for Virginia, right? If it's a bang knee, it'll hurt, it'll be sore, but it's not going to keep you out multiple games, especially when we don't play again until Tuesday. It's not like your typical Monday game. But you're like, well, so maybe there's more to the Ryan Conwell thing than being said because we activated London Johnson. So you're excited. You're like, all right, we'll see 5 out on the court today. Been a while. Then he didn't play.
I don't even think he went through the warm-up line.
He did go through layup lines.
Okay. Maybe in the second half he did.
In the second half, he changed into street clothes and was on the bench in street clothes. Darndest thing. Oddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Maybe they really didn't activate him.
Well, if they didn't, they sent out emails to all the media that said we are activating London Johnson.
Gotcha.
It feels like,
but it doesn't mean they had. They could say what she could have sent me an email that said, "I'm going to McDonald's for a Happy Meal," and it should not go to McDonald's for a Happy Meal.
Yeah,
so,
because as long as he doesn't play, he's still redshirted. He has to actually play in the game.
And they pointed that out multiple times during the telecast yesterday.
Yeah, I just think it was an emergency situation. If there's another injury or something, you wanted to have an extra
break
guard.
Class in emergency.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it was.
You don't have to act if they weren't going to. If Ryan will be back next game and they weren't intending to use him at all, and then they say, well, he doesn't know a lot of the team vernacular. Well, he's been there for 2 months. Why would he not know the team vernacular
or plays?
What the plays thing? Because especially with the kids these days, they are PlayStation kids. They do a lot of stuff with their hands. Shawn,
yeah,
no ideas.
He went to the G League though, right?
Yeah.
He's in a semi-pro or
that's
really
fair.
Pro, so he should be able to pick up plays, and he's played basketball.
Because G League, you can move around from team to team. There's a lot of guys that play for like 2-3 teams in a season. So,
and again, that I don't know if that was coming from any of the coaching staff saying he didn't know their verbiage and their plays, or if that was just coming from somebody talking Schmidt.
Breaking news: the Cards receive a commitment from Cleveland Villa Angela St. Joseph tight end D'Angelo White. 6'6", 250-pound junior in high school, excels on both sides of the ball. That is and we got a commitment yesterday, Shawn. I want you to look that one up. It was during the All-American game. The Trinity kid,
Alan
Evans. That was a big pickup as well. Sorry to interrupt the flow, just like that. Yes, I will let you know. Remind me to text Jonathan when we're about to
okay. Can you try to
get to the end of the show. I said yes.
I didn't hear you.
Yes. So anyway, team played it as well as any sane person would expect, being down their 2 leading scorers. There was a lot of discourse on Twitter during the game yesterday, and it's just like, guys, they don't have. Imagine if this show was without me and Joey. It would just be Shawn sitting here trying to get a groove. No, never mind. That's not a good comparison. It'd just be Sam here trying to find a groove, and then finally he'd get going because he hadn't had the reins a whole lot. And then they would finally get going, and Shawn would give him some assists, and they would do. Sorry, Shawn, I tried to use you for the comparison, but then I just thought it would be 1 hour of this.
Bear down,
Chimney.
Bears down the chimney.
Trail by 4 at the half, and we're down as many as 10 in the second half. But the Cards and the CW jinx were too much for Boston College, as Louisville prevails 75-62. So now DeFrew leads the Cards with 19 points, had 11 rebounds, and that's what you need to do when you don't have your two leading guys and you're out of sync 3-point wise. Give it to Frew. Like there's no it's like having a cheat code down there. Adrian Woolley, the guy we talked about last week, who had come into his own because he had got some practice backing up. Mikrl, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. McNeely with 13 points, including back-to-back threes that pushed Louisville ahead for good. Hadley had 11 points, 4 boards. Kanai, once again, not a big stat stuffer, but the plus-minus when he is in there is off the charts. He had 11 rebounds, which led to a bunch of fast break points, a bunch of momentum-changing plays. You can't always measure that. Cards get number 20 Virginia Tuesday at 7 on ESPN.
They'll probably be ranked higher after.
And they could be.
Come out.
Let's get over here to the chat real quick. Oh, what's up, chat? Logan, yo.
Frew had 13 rebounds.
It said 19 and 11 on ESPN, so that's all I went by. Logan says we can't worry about his draft stock. They come here to win championships. We shouldn't care. Logan, I can't really say that. Charles said, "What's up, good people? My referral goes in this week for Prime IV. Just waiting on enjoying the win and stop nitpicking." Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you clarified. Do we want them to get drafted? Yes, but that shouldn't be our goal for him. No, but we don't want him to get hurt. Like So what you're saying, Terry Jones, what's good?
Lower back's tricky, man.
It is tricky.
Mm-hmm.
It's real tricky. But my thing is, I can't sit here and be like, you know what? Forget your future. You get in and play right now and risk injuring your back for life. No, for any kid, I'd want them to be fully healed. Like I don't blame him for any him not playing or not. Yes, Fabian, he'll be back this season. Terry Jones says, my guys. Our guy Babu, I think they need to give it to Frew even when Conwell and Brown. Babu. Yeah, he did. I think they need to give it to Frew even when Conwell and Brown are there. He should be getting at least 12 shots a game and 32 minutes. Listen,
I don't disagree.
I don't disagree, but it's kind of hard to disagree when you're up 56-32 at the half because you've just been now. When we're not hitting threes, that's the only thing I would say. That's the adjustments Coach Jeremy would do. During the times we're getting cold from 3,
go inside.
Go post game. And then after a little while, try to get it back out to your 3-point game. If it's still cold, then just do what you do.
Yeah, get it out to Ali Khalifa. Ali Kathrifa.
No, we're not doing that. That is not becoming a thing. It is not.
Gosh.
It's becoming a thing.
So Frew did he get 1 or 2 yesterday? I believe he had a 3 yesterday, didn't he?
He did have 1 at least. I don't know if he had 2, but he definitely
it was pretty good stroke, Giggity. Looked pretty.
By the way, Louisville is now ranked looks like 18th and actually ranked 1 spot ahead of Virginia, who is 19th.
Well, the polls come out tomorrow, so
they do?
Yeah. I don't know what you're looking at.
There's no way we're if we.
And this does say now it says 13 rebounds for. It said 11 earlier. I promise.
Oh well, this is CBS rankings.
Yeah, Shawn.
Still,
your rankings.
We're going to be lucky to stay in the top 25 just because of. Did we
lost to Duke?
Yeah, I know, but still.
Yeah, it's
and the rough game against Boston College. We about 25 if we stay in.
I think we'll stay right at 20. There was enough movement everywhere else.
I think Virginia will be
Hey, what's up, Steve?
Ahead.
Not much. Just doing a podcast. Yeah. No, but I mean, you called, so of course we're going to take your call live on the air. I mean, they can't hear you.
Yeah, they can.
You can say boobies and stuff. They won't know you said boobies and stuff. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, thanks. All right. Steve Rummage, everybody.
$100 says he says something about me.
He's going to. The kind of dick he is. Richard, I meant.
That's the GOAT button.
Again, where were we at before? Some sort
Rankings.
Of rankings. Yeah. No, there was a stat, and I pulled up the stats to look at them because y'all were talking about a stat from yesterday.
Oh, Frew hit a 3.
Frew hit a 3. Okay. Thank you. Did says Frew was 1 for 1 from 3, and so was your boy. No, he was 1 for 3 from 3.
Kathrifa?
That's not going to be a thing. It might be a thing. Sam's segment was next. I don't know where he's at. He's supposed to be recapping women's basketball. I'm going to call him real quick. But Shawn, your opinion on the game yesterday, and then Joey after him.
I do like the fact that there was a concerted effort to get the ball into the paint, whether it was getting it to Frew, whether it was guys driving, because I know they actually let Javon Hadley handle the ball quite a bit in the second half, which was interesting because he hasn't really done that pretty much throughout his entire career, except using throwing to him in the post. But they actually let him handle the ball outside a little bit, and it seemed like the offense ran a little bit better with him kind of running a pseudo point guard position. So I think that could be something you see as we go on throughout the season. If anybody's in foul trouble or what have you, he may kind of become almost like a de facto backup point guard.
Steve. Brian says,
"Oh, I got our podcast for the wrestling, Steve. It's called No DQ, No Disqualifications."
With the Drake and Florida State receivers committing, are we looking at anyone else? I mean, we've got receivers now, but who wouldn't take more?
Are we?
There's always more to take. Steve says that's a tease in the. I'm not reading into your kerfuffle.
Joseph Woman is the GOAT.
If they can get Roots, which it's a Roots. Did you all know that you don't pronounce the H?
No.
It's Roots.
Oh.
I looked real stupid.
Now let me ask you this. Because that's the way the broadcast people were pronouncing it?
No, because I asked for clarification.
Okay.
Babu said if they can get Roots to buy in defensively, like second half yesterday, they need to play Hadley, Roots, Frew together more. Let McNeely be Babu. You are speaking my language.
That is a good point too about McNeely, because McNeely in the first half didn't hit a shot. He didn't have any points. And then when he finally started getting going in the second half, that's when we were able to pull away. We got to have him contribute something, because if he doesn't contribute and he's playing all the minutes he's playing, we're in big trouble if he can't contribute. Anything.
Kanai still had 25 minutes yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that's a good amount of minutes. And, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, let's look here.
He had 11 rebounds, and 10 of them led to points for us. You don't have to. That's the thing. And that's why Kanai is going to be a great NBA player, because he does the intangibles really, really well. If it was me, this would be my starting five, honestly. And again,
with everybody healthy,
it would be Ryan Conwell, Mikrl Brown, Javon Hadley at the 3, Kanai Roots at the 4, and then Sananda Frew at the 5. And then bring McNeely in to be a spark off the bench. And
McNeely, Woolley, and
because at that point you're playing McNeely and Woolley against Kobe against their second tier players.
Yeah.
And I don't know what our guy Skim Shady's doing, man, but he is out there emoting and he is out there buffering, and good Lord.
Right now he needs to play break glass in case of emergency. I mean, just is what it is.
Listen, I'll tell you this. Had the play of the game in the Duke game. I don't care what anybody said. He walked up, headbutted that Duke player in the chest, got him his third foul, and had him set for the rest of the half. Like, that was that is called, no pun intended.
That's a goon.
A heady play. That's a heady play. No, it was a heady play, Shawn.
Yeah.
And I don't think he got enough credit for that. Will Brown be back? Hope all the rumors are. Yeah. Fabian, if you just joined, yes. All the stuff going on, again, Here's the part of the rumors that are true. His dad is very involved in his training. His dad wants to make sure he's 100% healthy before he comes. But I've heard a lot of stuff about his dad injured him, and this is a cover-up. His dad's sitting him out for the rest of the season. As far as I can, from the people I talked to up there, could they be lying to me? Sure, anybody could be lying to you. But one of the people I trust very, 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 very much, I don't believe would lie to me, and told me as recent as yesterday that they're just trying to make sure that he's 1,000%. So yes, Fabian, the negative rumors are false. People are they're hearing, oh, his dad's working him out. Oh, his dad. KDW said, what is up with y'all media people and Roots? Is he VJ King? You'll have to elaborate on that.
Oh no.
No.
He's already head and shoulders above VJ King.
I don't know why VJ King gets so much. Is it because he was a 5-star and then Coach P didn't play him that much?
Yeah,
or
I mean, he under-delivered as far as when he was in there. Like
I don't think that was necessarily his fault.
Not saying it was, but what we were able to see of him, it was due to the hype, due to the 5-star. It was underwhelming.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll tell you. Here's my thing with Roots. It's so weird. I'm
I can't help it.
Ruth.
Connie Ruths.
I'll just say Kanai.
Ruth.
Here's my thing with Kanai. He's got the highest plus minus on the team. He deflects passes that leads to steals. So if he had 40 points and 16 rebounds a game, y'all would be like, oh, he's the greatest. But what if his deflections and rebounds lead to 40 points? Is he not just as valuable? Yeah, he is.
If it was hockey, even if he was the first person to make the play, he would get an assist.
Absolutely. We're gonna go ahead and forego this. Sam's still caught up on got caught up on a Zoom call. As soon as he gets off there, he'll hop on here. He'll recap women's basketball in their week. Fabian says, "Will London actually play this season? Do you think?" I hope not.
I don't think so. Once we get Mikrl and Ryan back, I mean.
So here's what I'll say.
We started basically 4 guards yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of. We're gonna get them 2 guys back. We got plenty of guard play.
Here's what I'll say. If Mikrl's injury doesn't heal quicker, if this, BC or Virginia turns into whoever our opponent is after Virginia or Duke the next week, then yeah, London will play. What do you guys think of the brand new Spider? Oh man, they're pretty sweet. I do like them. But if Mikrl's going to be a full go this week and Ryan's back, then I do not.
I think if you're going to miss both of them for the many more games, then you do seem. But if Conwell comes back the next game, even if Mikrl misses 2 or 3 more games, I don't know why you would need to act.
Right.
You would need to play.
I think he was
because again we got Woolley, we got McNeely, we got Kobe Rogers, we got Javon Hadley that can play in the backcourt. Then Conwell. I mean, we got plenty of guys.
Charles Whippy says, take a poll. How many people would start Roots? Well, us 3 would.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Steve, you're watching this. Well, he probably tuned in.
Yeah, he just tuned in, shout me out, and then logged off.
Kind of a cuck if you think about it, because like he makes us listen to all his stuff, and then he doesn't listen to any of ours.
I'm at work when his is on, so
yeah. Well,
I don't listen.
I have to listen to welcome every day.
Game
for the team, Roos doesn't need to be a scorer. We have plenty of those defensive boards, but absolutely, it's the intangibles. I don't think it has anything to do with media.
Fast breaks, rebounds, driving down the, without the ball, cutting down the lane and getting those passes and dunking and laying it in, whatever, but getting rebounds.
Yeah, I'd like him to be used a lot more in the lob game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But right now, our lob guy's been on the bench.
True.
Fabian wants to know if we had plenty of guards and why activate London. I think it was just as simple as for precautionary purposes. the Ryan thing popped up at the last second. It was just a reflex type deal. Well, let's activate him.
Whether he's activated or not, if he doesn't play, then
Correct.
we can
Yeah.
redshirt him. So
It was an emergency QB situation, basically.
Yeah.
Like when you have
Yeah.
injuries, you're like, oh, I got to call up the practice.
so and so got elevated for the practice
And it could have
squad.
just been a strategy thing where they said he's activated, so the coaches are like, well, let's plan for him too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Panic maybe not be the right word, Fabian. Again, it could have just been. Panic's not always negative, right? Or does that carry a negative? I mean, I know it carries a negative connotation, but can you panic in a good way?
Not
I
really.
don't call it.
What's the
panic,
right
I call it
word?
Prepare.
Prepare.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gamesmanship.
What's the word? I think there's a different word I want to use.
Being anxious.
Trickery.
I don't know, but I think he did it because this hit him out of the blue, and he's like, well, our two leading scorers are down for right now. We've got a guy we know that can fill it up. Let's bring him in. And then it was like, well, wait a minute, Ryan will be back. So it was probably just a precautionary type deal. Let's reset because we got a lot of football to talk about. And we're going to do something special this week. We have a high school athlete spotlight we're going to do. And yes, it's because it's a member of my family. And yes, it's because I'm dang proud of them. And we're going to give them a little shine. My bad. I mean insurance. Yeah, I think so. I think it was.
That's perfect. Yeah,
That's better.
Perfect,
That's what I was looking for. But let's re-shout out our sponsor. Sorry, I've got to. If y'all can't tell, I'm still stuffed up a little bit. Been sick the last week and a half. Not something you can catch, Sean. I wouldn't bring you around if I was sick like that. Fitness Market, 4-packs, Collision Course Crew Tailgaters, Cherry Picking, Shoot 360, Mossy Oak, Planet Fitness, Rally House, Zach from Beckman's Fine Blades, and Josh Jarbo from Remax Realty, and our lead sponsors, Prime IV Louisville. Are you ready to take your health to the next level? Prime IV Hydration and Wellness has a special promotion just for you. Join them now. Pay for a full 6-month membership. Get an additional month for free. This offer is only available for a limited time, so head on over to Prime IV in Middletown to enjoy their customized IV treatments and expert care. Elevate your wellness routine today. Call 502-251-9836. Let them know we sent you. If you would like to have information, if you'd like to talk to them, get information, they'll do it that way. If you're a little shy or you're like Sean and turn into Raj from the Big Bang Theory whenever a female answers the phone, just text them. Same number, 502-251-9836. Speaking of Sean, we are going to go. We're going to try one more time. We're going to try one more time. This is the hottest segment in the nation. It's the barbershop.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Hey, girl, you look like my favorite YouTuber. I want to smash your like button and subscribe you to the rest of my life.
I don't even know what he just said.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
You look like my
Smash-
favorite YouTuber. I want to smash your
Smash
like
the
button
like
Yeah.
button
and
and
subscribe.
subscribe you to the rest of my life.
That's not. If you
It's-
if you dissect it,
No. That's fine. He was stumbling throughout the whole thing, so like I didn't fully understand it.
It needed better delivery.
Well,
It's Sean. He tried to shake a bedpost one time. A girl tried to shake his no, a girl tried to give him a hug, and he tried to shake her hand, and then ended up shaking the back deck fence. It was real weird.
it.
You should have just stuck with bear down, you idiot. Hop into football. So last Sunday we talked about it was looking more likely we get Isaac Brown back, but it was still like 70-30. It was real iffy. Dan Furman, Danny Two Furs, and the 502 Circle All-Stars came through for us. We get Isaac back. We only lose Duke Watson, Blake Ruffin, and Antonio Meeks. Ruffin's your people, right, Wes?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Well, not your people, but your people's people.
Yeah.
But we landed an insane group of guys in the transfer portal.
Mhm.
Sorry, Okay. Lincoln Kineholes, quarterback, Ohio State. Brody Foley, tight end from Tulsa. Eric's Daughtery, offensive lineman from Boston College. Marquise Davis, stud running back, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
A couple guys from Lexington. Anwar O'Neal, offensive lineman, Delaware. Johnny Brown, offensive lineman, Georgia Southern. D'Amico Kennedy, defensive lineman, Purdue. Justin Reed, tight end, Tulane. Keeson Henry, offensive lineman from South Carolina. Jacob Baker, punter from Eastern Kentucky. Couple more guys from Lexington. Dalen Russell, defensive lineman from Miami. Ben Perry, welcome home. Stud linebacker, safety, UCLA via Louisville. Tyler Thompson, edge, North Carolina.
Huge pickup.
Stud. Trey Richardson, wide receiver, Vandy.
Big one.
Shawn, keep your eyes above the table. Santana Wilson, cornerback, Texas. That's probably one of our biggest defensive gets. Oh, wait a minute. Cone Intringer, safety, Iowa, big get, all Big Ten. Jackson Voth, wide receiver, started from the bottom. Now he was at Drake, but now he's at Louisville. Tommy Zeismer, defensive tackle, EKU, big boy. Davin Widener, 6'5" quarterback, Western Georgia.
Started at Ole Miss.
It started at Ole Miss. Is that Western Georgia? Is that in the United States or is that like Western Georgia in Russia? I don't know.
Sure.
Okay, never heard of that university before. Ryan Menace, long snapper, Liberty, and the latest commit. And the people down in Tallahassee are really upset because they thought this guy was starting to break out at the end of this year. Wide receiver, LaWayne McCoy. What a haul there, man. I mean, you load up on quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs. You didn't get too many linebackers, but we've got a plethora of stud linebackers.
D-line and backfield.
Mm-hmm. D-line, O-line.
D-backs.
Yeah.
I mean, with all those guys, who could want anyone more than that? Well, there is one more.
One more
that we are looking to land. And as much as those same people that are spreading the Mikrl negative rumors want you to believe that's true, they also want you to believe that we're completely out of it for DeAndre Moore. We are not completely out of it. We're still fighting every tooth and nail for him. It is what it is. Babu says as long as our quarterback can throw further than 20 yards like some quarterbacks, we have some fast wide receivers to light up the scoreboard.
Yeah.
That's true. And honestly, this isn't a cope. This is not me with a cope statement. I think what we got so far is phenomenal. If we end up not getting DeAndre, would it suck? Yeah, it would suck a little bit. But we got plenty right here on the field right now. Oh, there we go. Tanner in the building. Couple of grown men on my screen. Boom, let's go.
And Shawn.
Yes. 1, 2, 3. It's like the show 2, 3. What was that movie? 3 Men and a Baby? Except for we got 3 men and a homeless person.
3 men and a hobo.
That's what I was looking for, but I almost said something different. That may have applied. We're not really sure.
Interchangeable.
Could be. How do you feel about all those? Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you said something.
Green pineapple case.
So let's go ahead and name the guys that I jokingly left out. Montaven Quisenberry. That sounds like one of those guys from the Murgatroyd Skittles. Purple Flarfenarfer. Like
Jammy.
I'm not saying that. Hardly Gilmore the fourth. Now
Hardly Gilmore. I love it.
I'm pretty sure I made fun of him during the
You did. Game. You did. Happy Gilmore, the fourth wide receiver from Lexington. I don't know. He was the one that got in a lot of trouble too, right?
And he tried to pick a fight, I'm pretty sure, during the game.
Well, you know what? Maybe he'll return it the other way.
DJ Waller, defensive back from Kentucky. Now, he was a good – he got hurt, though.
He just wasn't on the field a lot.
Yeah, he got hurt. And once he got hurt, that's when their defense really started kind of –
Yeah.
And then you got the Smith twins. They were committed to Michigan, flipped to I'm not saying it. Flipped to that other school, and then flipped back to us now. Well, except for they actually played for the other school. So to answer your question, how do I don't really like it, but as long as they can play well, I don't really. This is the pay to play era, so
There's no allegiance for most of these
No.
kids to the universities.
The allegiance is the color green. And that's it.
Pretty much.
absolutely. Sam, we're still waiting on you, brother. I know you're on a Zoom call.
You just call it 6.
Well,
Sunday night.
he hit me up at 5:45 and said I'm hopping on a Zoom call real quick, and that was an hour ago. And he said still on a Zoom call. So if for some reason he doesn't join us tonight, we'll get him on here during the week to do a quick women's basketball recap because that's his thing. We would have it
I
but-
can give you a little bit of one.
From today's game.
Well, a little bit. I mean, it was very balanced scoring. We had, I think, 6 players with 10 plus points. They just beat the absolute dog crap out of Pitt. And then earlier in the
What's
week,
your email?
mine?
Yeah.
I don't want to say it on. I'll text it to you. I want everybody and their mother emailing me.
Yeah, text me so I can send you this real quick.
Just texted you. But yeah, it was very balanced today. I did try to look a little bit because usually with most things when Sam's supposed to do it, I end up being like the backup. So yeah, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double figures. Hardy had 16 points, 9 rebounds, leading scorer. Grace Bagua.
Debunga?
Okay. 10 points, 10 rebounds. Putra, 6.6 rebounds.
Oh,
Monty Berry had,
really quickly. 4-star athlete D'Angelo White is committed to Louisville during the show.
Okay.
Dang. Racking them up.
Yeah.
NIL working.
Amani Berry, 12 points, 7 rebounds. Randolph, 5 points, 5 rebounds. Ziegler, 13.7 rebounds. Obviously, she's a beast. Raina Scott had 5 assists. Reagan Bender didn't score, but did have 6 assists. So pretty balanced attack there. And then earlier in the week, they beat Miami on the road by 9. And that was dominated by Elif Istanbuglia.
Easy for you to say.
That's what I'm going with. Istanbuglia.
I don't hate it.
23 points, 7 rebounds. Monty Berry, 16 points, 3 rebounds. And I'm going to Skylar Jones, 12 points, a rebound, 3 assists. Taj Roberts had 7 assists in that game. I was looking at the schedule. Like, this is Louisville's chance this year because there's only one other ranked team in the ACC right now, and that's North Carolina. So the rest of our schedule set up right now, there are no more ranked teams. So if we can run the table, this and we've got a very, very good balanced team this year. Scoring, rebounding. Every game it seems like there's somebody else either leading scorer or a leading rebound or a leading assist. So it's a very balanced team. Sky's the limit for this team this year. I mean, they proved they can. They played South Carolina tough. We didn't get blown up by South Carolina or UConn. Who was our third loss to? It wasn't in the conference.
Oh, UCLA, wasn't it?
No, that was last year. That was the beginning of last year.
Well, look it up while
Sean's looking it up.
Brian McGlasson says Quisenberry is definitely a name from the Key and Pill skit.
Yeah.
Gilmore has talent if his head's on
South
straight.
Carolina.
No, South Carolina, UConn,
Kentucky.
Oh yeah, boo!
You're not supposed to say that on this show.
That's why I blocked it out.
Yeah, no wonder he forgot it.
And that's right, him and I just did the rundown.
Here's the good part of it. You did give the.
I did my best.
You did do your best, and here's Sam Bazin in the building.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Joey just kind of gave the scores for the games this week. So anything else going on in the world of women's basketball that maybe we didn't go over? We just went over scores and stuff. We didn't do it.
Scores and stats.
We were just we were stalling until you got here.
No, well, gee, I didn't even hear what y'all said before. So
I just went over the scores and the stat lines from the 2 games this week.
okay. So I guess you didn't mention that we played Notre Dame Thursday,
Not
16.
the ones that we just played is what I
Okay, okay,
hadn't got to the preview for this week.
okay. Well, yeah. We did play today without Elif. Hopefully she should be back by Thursday. She's dealing with her illness. Um, but then again, like I said, we have Notre Dame coming up on Thursday in South Bend. Uh, we noticed the history between Louisville and Notre Dame. That's one of our rivals.
Yeah.
They I want to stop short of calling them a one woman team because they have so many different pieces that they went in the portal and put around Hannah Hidalgo. They returned Prosper. They Jesus. Like they have different pieces that I'm not sure if Kiki Brassford is going to play, but even without her, they have so much talent around Hidalgo that you can't just focus on her because she is one of those players that can completely wreck a game defensively or offensively. So finding a way to minimize her impact on the game is going to be huge. Yeah, and like I said, it is in South Bend, so it's a tall task for the undefeated Louisville Cardinals right now in ACC play. So let's hope that Jeff Walls and the young ladies go ahead and get it done in South Bend.
So funny thing. So we announced 2 commitments during the show today. It was the same kid, only one on one service. He's ranked a 3-star. So when I saw a 4-star, I thought it was a completely different kid.
When you said the set, I'm like, did we get?
So that's on me. And nobody corrected me in the chat, which I love that. Fabian says, I really like the football portal season. It's been a killer, man. Babu says, Barry is a star just scratching her talent. So smooth. I agree with that. Tanner was giving us the 3rd name of the team we lost to this season, which we were trying to forget about. Rapid fire, the University of Louisville track and field teams close out their first meet of the new year on Saturday, breaking a pair of program records on the second and final day of the Rod Wave. No, I'm just kidding. On the Rod McCravey Memorial Invitational. Freshman Brianna Bram began the afternoon with a record-breaking run in the women's 300 meters, crossing the line in just 38.16 is that seconds or minutes? Higgy, got to do better, buddy. The time took down the previous record of 38.19 that was set by Kaya Yeast a year ago to the day at the 2025 Rod McCravey Memorial Invitation and knocked over a half second off the previous freshman record time of 38.69 that Braham ran at the Commonwealth College opener December the 6th. The second record of the day that fell was the men's pole vault as Ty McPhail claimed the top spot on the leaderboard and in the Louisville record books with a final clearance of 5.4 meters, which is 17 feet 8.5 inches, beating out the previous record of 5.3 meters that was set last February by Cade DeWitt. The number 8th and 6th ranked U of L men's and women's swimming and diving teams swept Missouri Friday afternoon at the Ralph Wright Natatorium. Hey, I did that one right. I normally say Ralph White. It's just a lot of tongue tie there. The Cardinal men won 205-90.
Whew.
Boom.
And the women splashed out their opponent 198-101. The Cardinals were buoyed by don't do that anymore, Higgy. We're buoyed by multi-event winners led by Julia Dennis's 4 wins, the 200 medley relay, 50 free, 100 free, 400 free style relay, and newcomer Thilda Hall, who swept the distance events. Rian Graham led the men with 3 wins, the 200 medley relay, 100 fly, and 400 free style relay. And Greg Enoch scored a pair of wins in the 500 free and the 200 individual medley.
Nobody finished in the breaststroke?
Hickey.
Too easy.
Sorry.
Too easy.
U of L continues to excel both athletically and academically, with 531 Cardinals earning athletic directors honor roll recognition for the 2025 fall semester. The honor roll acknowledges student athletes who achieve a GPA of 3.0 or higher. Of those honorees, 464 of them recorded at 3.25 or better. And finally, a pair of U of L baseball outfielders were named preseason All-Americans by Perfect Game on Wednesday. Junior Zion Rose was a second-team honoree, while Lucas Moore was a third-team selection. The Cardinals start off ranked 16th in the Perfect Game polls, which tells me one thing. Do not pay any attention to the Perfect Game polls, because there's no way there are 15 teams better than us in the country. Make sure while you're here, you're supporting our photographers. Jeff Nunn, who just put out a really good photo gallery before we started the show.
Fire.
From yesterday. TJ Barr, Justin Kruger, who does baseball, and Keith and Renee Russell, who tackles the basketball games normally, but they had something, I guess, come up. And the elderly had to come out and shoot yesterday. And support our beat writers. Sam Bazin, who is women's basketball and football. He's on the show here with us. Show him some love. And Taylor Kopp, who does men's basketball. They go to, you think they're just going to the games to have a good time and watch the games for free like we used to back in the day? But they really put in a lot of work on their recaps and everything they do. Social media during the game, they really do a good job. Stay tuned to our social media and subscribe to us on YouTube or Facebook to be alerted anytime we go live. Even though we prefer YouTube, you can find the audio version on over 125 podcast avenues. Sorry, I told you all, I am stuffed up. Apple, iTunes, Buzzsprout, Spotify, TuneIn, Google, Amazon, and iHeart. Hit subscribe, like, heart, plus sign, or whatever it is that Shawn prefers on the weekend now. To have these episodes downloaded directly to your PC, laptop, iPod, or what's the other one? PC, laptop, or phone, or your Etch-a-Sketch like Shawn.
It's PDA.
What
they called them?
The Blackberries. Shawn still got a T-Mobile Sidekick. Those were fire. I wish I still had mine on.
You were the king of the side.
I was.
New one came out, Jeremy.
Oh,
I didn't care how much they cost. I would go in. They're like, "Would you like to put that on layaway?" Nope.
Cash money.
And that was just me getting excited walking in the store. Then I would pull the money out of my wallet to give it to them. You can find the audio version of this podcast on over 125. I just said that. If you haven't listened to all the prior episodes of the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast, it's easy to find. Go to cardinalsportszone.com, go to the podcast tab, drop down menu, select CSZ Podcast for our newer stuff from the last 7 years. Hit the archives for our older stuff pre-93.9. And once again, we would be doing a big disservice if we did not blame Nick Valvano for breaking our bathroom and then erasing all of our stuff from the 5 years we were on 93.9. We really appreciate you, Nick.
Pooper.
And you will be sitting back row for SmackDown next month for that. Check out our exclusives on cardinalsportszone.com, the place it all began. Shout out to everybody who's out there sharing the podcast. We appreciate and love you guys. Shout out to our guys, Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage, doing the Lord's work Monday through Friday from 10 to noon on ESPN 93.9 The Ville. And our guy, Dalton Pence. Listen, he's your first listen every day with Locked On Louisville. He's been doing some live podcasts, do all this hectic stuff with the portal. Does a great job with that. But he's got Mondays with Dalton Pence from 6 to 7 on the Big X.
Change it, DP Mondays.
Well,
Did he change the name?
No, it's apparently it's always been Mondays with Dalton Pence, and I just said DP just for us to have a little joke. But 1450 AM and I think 98.3 FM or 98. I don't remember the FM channel because I always listen on AM, but you can also get it on all your apps. Guys, where can everybody find you on social media? Shawn, we're going to do you last, Shawn. Sam?
Baseboy124.
Joey?
Joe Woman 526.
Wes
Keys_CSZ.
And Shawn, tell everybody where they can find you. No jokes this week. Congratulations. I went to sleep at the beginning of the fourth quarter and was ready to just bake Shawn today. And I woke up in the middle of the night, fell asleep on the couch because the game was so boring because the Bears couldn't claw back. And apparently they went to sleep to decide to play football. Congratulations. You don't get a lot of wins. First time, I think. Is it first time in history that both the Cubs and the Bears have won a playoff game in the same season?
Oh, God.
I saw a stat like that.
So
earlier.
it might have been, yeah.
It may not be in history, but it's been in a long, long, long
because
time.
they won
when the Cubs were good in baseball here
They were
recently,
bad.
the Bears
yeah.
have been bad.
They were bad. They had that. I think they had a guy Mark Trestman that looked like a serial killer.
The Bears actually have a quarterback that can throw the
Yeah.
football now.
Yeah.
For the first time in history.
That's what I was going to say.
The first time in my lifetime.
And they actually have
Ever.
receivers that can catch it too.
They might finally have a 4,000-yard passer in their future.
Yes. Yes.
We will see. So we give Shawn a lot of crap, but time to give you a little. I mean, you're not doing any of the success, but your team finally, you're able to go home and not sit in a dark room in the bathtub in shame.
I'm sure he does that anyway.
Well, that's what he's finally
Sitting
not.
there sticking his thumb.
He doesn't have to this time. And shout out, you know what? While we're giving shout out to Sam, because even though his Chiefs didn't make the playoffs, the Miami Hurricanes will play for the Natty this year.
I knew that was coming.
7-1. Shawn's not, so I had to go ahead and throw that 7-1 at home. They're playing. Now listen, all jokes aside, they're playing a home game for the national championship. How cool is that?
Insane.
It is.
Well, I mean, they are. They're playing in their home place.
Well, no, that's our stadium. We own it.
I know.
Yeah.
But most of the Miami fans probably won't be at the game. I mean, it'll be
they'll be at the game for once in their life. You're actually going to see a game full of Miami.
You know how much
fans
some
in the
tickets
stadium.
cost?
They're
bro?
like 10,000. They'll be outside in the parking lot watching the game.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying.
They're going to be so inebriated with all the pregame parties and stuff like that going on.
Yeah.
The game is the last thing on a lot of Miami fans.
Sam would know.
If I was in Miami, I wouldn't be at the game. I'd be at other places.
Is
You'll be at the establishment.
Is anybody going to be more inebriated at that game than Michael Irvin?
Nope.
He's going to be.
Well, he's not going to be inebriated. Michael Irvin's going to be off the powder.
That's what I'm.
He's not going to be
going in
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, shout out to our guys Mark and Dan, Danny Two First at the 502 Circle. They've absolutely killed it. Jeff Brom asked for more NIL. Jeff Brom got more NIL for the full list of transfer portal. We've got a portal tracker at cardinalsportzone.com that Shawn is going to tweet out after the podcast is over with. Already been posted, so if you'd like to look at it now, don't turn off the show to look at it, but you can check it out there. And shout out to all of our fine sponsors, including our title sponsor, Prime IV, as you can see their logo directly in front of us. Did you know regular IV therapy can help improve your energy levels, boost your immune system, and enhance your overall well-being? At Prime IV Hydration and Wellness, their memberships offer a convenient way to maintain your health with monthly treatments. Visit them at Prime IV in Middletown to learn more about how their wellness plans can support your lifestyle and help you feel your best every day. Call them at 502-251-9836 to set up an appointment. Tell them Cardinal Sports Zone sent you, or text that same number if you have questions. I can tell you this is since I started doing this about 6 months ago. Has it been 6 months? Let's see, September, October, November, December. So about 5 months ago. This will be my 5th treatment. I went from feeling like, and you all know, this is like beating a dead horse. After I had my surgery, I felt like I was never going to get any better than 80% Jeremy. After starting these treatments, not only did I go to 100% back to 100%, but I've gained a couple of percents after that. Feel 120 all the time, and it's in part of getting these hydration drips and therapy. So please give it a shot. If you're feeling down, give it a shot. If you're not feeling down, give it a shot. They've got weight loss injections that'll help you if you can't get over that hump of losing. If you can't,
Shawn goes for the butt injections.
He does. Well, pause. But they've got a variety of different things. If you've been on an airplane and you need jet lag help, they've got jet lag recovery. They've got all kinds. Check them out. Prime IV Louisville. They'll take care of you. I do want to go to our final thoughts before I go to our last segment, which is we're gonna do a player spotlight. A player spotlight. I have been texting Coach Shea. I've been texting Coach JP. Been texting Coach Walls for 4 years. We're going to spotlight a player that should have been, if maybe is on the radar, but we'll talk about her here in a second. But final thoughts, Wes. We'll go to you first.
Keep killing it in the portal with football. Hopefully we get our guys back for basketball and everything starts rounding into form as we get later in the season. and go Cards.
Joey?
Maryland's trash.
Absolutely. Every day.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start adding school down the road. They're trash.
Okay.
Definitely.
Can't believe he hates North.
Did they lose? Did they lose yesterday?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't pay attention to them.
I can't believe he hates Western so much.
The only way I know that they lose is when I go to work with the sucky fans. Sucky fans talk about how Mark Pope is their.
What a heck of a coach, man!
Is their KP?
No, there's no way that
him talking about sitting at home thinking about killing himself.
That was horrible. That was a low point.
Wow,
that was horrible. You should, even if you feel that way.
I don't even know why he said that out loud.
I did. Sometimes idiots say the loud or quiet part out loud.
But anyway, yeah, they suck. Maryland sucks. They're all trash. Be abstinent if you're not going to have kids, and if you're Shawn, just stay abstinent.
Be Shawn.
It's too late now.
Everybody out there, just be Shawn.
He'd be shooting like you remember when you used to watch Bugs Bunny and Wile E. Coyote and everything? He'd go out over the cliff, and then you see him drop, and then you just see this puff of smoke pop up. That's going to be Shawn the first time. But anyway, I digress. Go Steelers tomorrow night. Go Cards this week.
How nice was it for them to give us our undefeated day for our playoff game?
Yeah, I love it. Where was I going?
Go
Cards. Go Steelers. And as exciting as this portal process has been, I can't wait for it to be over Friday.
And yes, Tanner, shout out to Vince Morrow. Oh, yeah. Man, what a great job. They showed a video of him from yesterday's All-American game where I think it was Jeff, and then Danny Two-Furs was in the room just like high-fiving everybody.
I think it was Brady.
Go Dogs.
I didn't see Brady. I saw Dan, Jeff, and Vince. Maybe it could have been a different video. Sam?
That's why we got Vince.
I'm going to ask you for your thoughts, but first off, I'm going to ask you, how many more transfer portal commits do we get before the window closes on Friday?
I'm hoping for 3 more.
3 and more. I like 3 and more. Shawn?
It's American season in Deville. The Who's are about to lose badly.
I hope so. Sorry, Sam. I actually cut you off. Can you give us your closing thoughts?
Oh, go Cards. Like Wes said, Joey said the portal closes on Friday, but like Wes said, keep killing it. There's just about 3 more players that I would like to see. But outside of that, continue to support the men and women's team. Hopefully we get get healthy again real soon on both ends, on both sides, men and women, and then we prepare for a long run in March and April.
I hope so, man. And again, I don't say that in jest. I think that one thing that Kentucky fans need to do, and we don't normally talk about them, so excuse me for using that word, they do need to be a little bit more patient. We have to stop this insanity of hiring coaches for any sport and being ready to run them off after a year and a half. Let the dude get his dudes in here. Let him let the cake. Didn't y'all tell us to let the cake bake with Penny Kane? Well, that wasn't good advice at all. You know what? Fire him tomorrow. It is what it is. My final thoughts. I don't have any final thoughts other than go Cards. Appreciate all of you all tuning in and stuff. But I did want us to do. We don't normally do player spotlights, but I did want to spotlight somebody very special to me and Joey, to our family. It's her cousin. She is a senior at Edmonson County High School, and she's not just, people ask, well, is she decent? It's a disservice to say she's decent. Here's her stat line. First game of the season versus Whitesville Trinity, 20 points, 15 rebounds, 11 blocks. Game number 2 versus Hancock County, 19 points, 8 rebounds. Logan County, 20 points, 10 rebounds. Game 4 versus Taylor County, 15 points, 12 rebounds, 10 blocks. Glasgow, 21 points, 19 rebounds, 14 blocks. Game against Meade County, 16 points and 14 rebounds. Breckenridge County, 14 points and 17 rebounds. South Warren, 28 points, 18 boards, 16 assists, good for the second most blocks in a single game in Kentucky high school history. She slacked off a little the next game because she only got 26 points.
Wait, time out. What's the second most blocks?
Her 16 blocks was the
Oh,
second.
I thought you said assists. Okay.
No. Warren Central, the next game, she slacked off a little bit because she only scored 26 points, but she had 21 rebounds, 10 blocks, and 8 steals. Owensboro, 19 points, 15 boards, 12 blocks. Grayson County, she slacked a little bit, only had 12 points and 13 boards. Tisk. Franklin Simpson, 18 points, 11 rebounds. Cumberland County, 20 points, 15 boards. And against Monroe County, 23 points, 19 rebounds, and 11 blocks. People, that's her entire stat line for this season. We're going down to watch her in a couple of weeks play. Can't wait to do that.
7 triple doubles in 14 games.
7 triple doubles in 14 games. Her 1,866 career points is good for 4th all time for girls basketball in the state of Kentucky. Her 689 career blocks, 3rd all time. She can catch up to 2nd. She's only about 60 blocks away from 2nd. They've got 12 or 13 games left. Easy money. 2nd most single game blocks in Kentucky history. Could not be more proud of her. Haven't had an athlete put up that kind of stats in the family since Joey and his debut game for Doss High School, sacking the Trinity quarterback 12 times. It was 12 or was it 6?
I don't know. It was St. X.
Was it St. X? Okay. It was 12 sacks in his first game.
I was pretty good.
He was all right. He decided to focus on other things though than athletics, such as being social.
Yeah,
that sounds like my dad. My dad's like an all metro, or I don't know if they call them metro, whatever, all county.
No,
I was all county too. I didn't discriminate.
Just stop it.
Southern Indiana too.
Shawn, I don't think he
Bullitt
was all
County?
metro. I think he was in metro. No, I'm
Meade
kidding.
County.
11. Tanner was
matter.
excited about the 11 blocks. Buddy, the 11 blocks was the least out of all her triple doubles.
Sean's
12,
blocked himself for 43 years.
He really has.
I am the all-time winning blocker in Kentucky.
For other reasons. Babu says, geez, how tall is she? She's about 6'5". I mean,
Yeah.
in sneakers, you'd say 6. Athletes always round up. So even if she's 6'4" in 10/11ths, actually, even if she was 6'4" in 5/11ths, you would be like, about 6'5".
Mac's wife said if you were 6'6", you were 7 foot. If you were 6'4", you were 6 foot.
Well, sounds like she was an idiot.
Well,
No offense.
she's no longer my wife. So.
That's true. With that being said, listen, I had to show her some love though, because she plays at a school in Edmonson County that doesn't get a whole lot of love. They don't get a lot of spotlight, which is really weird because I was telling y'all before the show, in boys basketball, it's normally the county schools that get all the secret shine and stuff like that. I was asking my cousin Jonathan before we started the show. I called him and I said, is she getting any love for Miss Basketball? Not even on the radar. Like, I dare anybody. And I know there's people out there that can fact check me, and I'm fine with that. Alex White is one of the people that covers basketball for high school, girls basketball.
Yep.
If you're watching that, show me one other person that's got 7 triple doubles in the state and that is averaging. I mean, I don't know what the average is for points, but it's got to be close to 20 with
2012 and probably 7 or 8 blocks a game.
I mean, the rebounds 15, 8, 10, 12, 19, 14,
I'd say it's
17.
close to 12 for the rebound.
Maybe we'll do the math after the show. But I don't know. She deserves a lot more than she's getting.
Is her team winning?
I don't
think,
know what the
else,
overall
like 12
record
and
is.
5 or something like that.
Yeah, I think they're like 12 and 5.
Something.
Oh, well then, yeah, she should be in consideration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Campbellsville
Committed to Campbellsville last year.
Yeah.
So we're very proud of her for that. But like being perfectly honest, there's parts of me and Joey that believe that she is a high major Division I basketball player, mid-major at the least. But like she should be on. But she'll have a lot of fun at Campbellsville. They'll be a great team with her leading the charge there.
where it's Sherry played ball.
Yep. Her mom played ball there.
Ella Gray won homecoming queen.
Yep. Shout out.
Ella.
You know, we got to shout out all the family. We're going to see them in a couple weeks. They'll be like, why didn't you shout me out?
Ella Gray Madison.
Shout out to Trace. He's still the same height.
Yeah,
he didn't shrink any.
He's still short.
Still really short. How do you grow up in a family full of giants?
Bro, his two younger brothers are about 6 inches taller than him at least.
I don't understand. Like,
poor guy.
Isn't he the only boy in the family that's
he was the one that I can't say that on never mind.
Jeremy, even Abram is taller than him.
Wow.
Yeah.
He went to wrestling with us last time.
Yeah, you met him.
Yeah,
sure.
Did
Sam not go with us that time?
I don't think so.
Maybe not the last time. Well, anyway, we'll hop off here. We know we're just sitting here chopping it up and everything. For Wes Keys, Joe Warman, Sam Baisden, Sean Barber, and myself, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. Thanks again for all the support. We love you all. Until next time, this has been the Cardinal Sports Zone podcast. And we're out. We're out.